What is up there, YouTube? Monsterman Vapes back at you again. This time I want to do somewhat of a vlog, I guess you can call it. But I've been asked a few questions outside of YouTube. More so at the shop I go to. A lot of people that know me and know who I am has asked me a few questions, and I thought I'd share my opinion with you guys. Now, my opinions are do not have the intent of bashing anybody on what they like in the vaping industry. I'm all for it. You like what you like, then use it. I'm not going to bash you for it. And I understand a lot of people's opinions and a lot of people's tastes in vapeware or juices or wires, so on and so forth, are quite different. So this is just more of my opinion. One of the biggest questions I was asked is, would I ever go to squonking? And honestly, my opinion is no. I don't see myself going into squonking. Just primarily for the fact that current squonk mods are either a single or a dual battery mod. Whether it be an 18650, a 2700, or a 21700. To me, that's just not going to fulfill my needs as far as getting my nicotine and getting the hit I want. Anybody who knows me on here, as far as my subscriber base, anybody who actually knows me personally, knows that I like high-powered, big devices. Case in point, the Maxo 315. And most of my builds, when I build, as you saw in my live streams, the two I have done as far as building coils, I like big, beefy, low resistance coils. And who's to say, if someone comes out with a quad battery squonker, which, let's be honest here, that would be a big device, I might go into squonking. But until then, I don't see myself doing it. And I'm not saying that the squonk devices are poor quality. I've seen them, I've held them, and I've tried them a couple times with people that I know, and they're good. Don't get me wrong. I think they're great, but they just won't satisfy my needs. So that's why I don't see myself doing it. And plus, also the RDAs that I build on are a little big. Case in point, I am running on the Buddha V2, which is a 30mm atomizer. I apologize if it looks like I'm looking away, because the camera's over here, but I got my phone turned for full screen, and so the screen is actually over in here. So, and I have that habit of looking at the screen instead of in the actual camera. So I apologize if I tend to drift this way a little bit. I will catch myself, don't worry. But again, I vape on stuff like the Buddha V2 and the Maxo, and this is a .09 Clapton build, 20 gauge nichrome with, I believe, 30 or 32 gauge Kanthal at 185 watts. That's my speed. I like the big clouds. I like the heat, because the more power a coil can take, the more flavor you can get out of it, in my opinion. That's what I've picked up anyway. But everyone's different. Another question I ask is, if this channel gets big enough or I get noticed by other YouTubers, would I consider doing work with them? And the answer was very, very quick. There was no hesitation in it, and my answer is absolutely. I look up to a lot of vaping YouTubers. I look up to Jay Hayes, which some people might take him as aggressive or abrasive when it comes to his reviews. And again, when it comes here to YouTube, everyone is different. Everyone has their different opinions on things. and they have a different way of approaching it. So, if you say he's abrasive, that's just who he is. I like his reviews. He's stunned honest. He breaks it down pretty well, and gives you a very accurate breakdown of how the mod works or how the RDA is and everything. Zophie Vapes is one that I look up to. She's also very, very detailed in her reviews. Grim, more so for his knowledge of coils. Twist and Messes for his knowledge of coils. I'm not big into Rip Trippers. I don't know why. I don't know why at all. Just never really got into his style. It's just more so he kind of lately he's been kind of, from what I've heard, he's been leaning more towards the beginner stuff, which is one thing. But in my opinion, just with what's been going, what went on with him, and all that stuff, I just kind of like didn't really care for it. Every now and then there'll be a video though I would watch, but I don't see myself as a big follower of his. Matt from Suck My Mod, him and V, those two I watch quite a bit. More so because he's more. I like all kinds of reviewers, and like how Jay is upfront and very abrasive. Matt's more laid back, and it's each his own, and everyone's different. Everyone has their own way of going into things, like I mentioned a minute ago. So, I'm still trying to find my thing. So right now, I'm basically just being honest when I give opinions and I will start doing more reviews. I just need to look further into the industry and see what's out there or what's still new, and figure out how I can get my hands on these devices to review. More so in the next couple weeks, more than likely, I'm just going to be doing juice reviews and show you guys how I build coils and some of the methods that I do when it comes to my building. I think a lot of people would find it very easy. I see coils in art form, so and I take a more technical term, I want to say technical term toward it, as far as making it easier while still making beautiful, clean coils. And I say this almost, and I think I've said it in every video so far. Maybe a couple, I don't know for sure. But if you guys who watch me and you have a device in mind that you would like to see reviewed, feel free to comment it, and you have a link to, and if you know a website that sells it and it's easy to access, put a link in that comment. I would definitely look into it. No more, no less. I will definitely look into it and see if I can get my hands on it. Most of my reviews for a while will be me purchasing the item. I got one more thing. I've been told by a lot of people that what's been going on with the FDA and everything. And I've been doing what I can to show my support. I still have a full-time job. I work nights. I work from 5:30 at night to 4 o'clock in the morning. 4 days a week in a factory. And right now, it being summertime here in the Midwest, where the summers are in the high 80s, low 90s, in a big metal box of a factory, it's hot in there. And anybody who knows or has worked in that kind of environment, when you work 40 hours in that type of condition, your body is, you're worn down at the end of the week when you start your weekend. And I'm a family man. I value everybody in my personal life. So I try to not only do my job, but I try to make a little bit of time for them. Sometimes I have a plan to make a video, but sometimes I don't do it. And I'm very, very sorry for that. Very sorry. But I will be getting more videos out. I got some people that want to be in my videos to help out with my reviews, and I already spoke to these people. They're ready to go. They're just waiting for me to be ready, and I think either this weekend or next weekend I'll have someone on here with me doing a juice review, and so definitely keep a lookout for that. I'm trying my hardest to make good videos. I got a new camera that shoots full HD 1080p. I think it actually shoots 4K though. I have to look back at it. I got the camera somewhere. It has a built-in mic on it, so to help with the audio. But yeah, that's pretty much it right now. Basically me telling you guys about some things I've been asked. And so I think some of you guys actually asked me too. So definitely we trying to get more videos out, better videos, better quality. Looking into getting editing software on my computer so I can edit things out and make better videos. I know my videos ain't the best right now, but because I've been doing them off my phone. So please just bear with me, be patient. I'm trying my best. Like the old saying goes, we're only human. We can only do so much at a time. So yeah, that's basically it for me, guys. I hope you all are enjoying your weekend, and I hope you all continue supporting the community. I hope you all keep fighting the FDA, because though it's kind of a stalemate right now, from what I've seen anyway, I strongly think and believe that we will win this fight. So that's all for the day, folks. You all stay cool. You all enjoy the rest of your weekend. This is Monster Man Vapes signing off.